The next thing that we need is testing with a running server. So if I click on this, this takes me straight into this section where we have, if you need to start a full running server, we recommend that you use random ports, which we have done. So this is an available port, is picked at random each time your test runs. The local server port annotation can be used to inject the actual server port. For convenience, tests that need to make REST calls to the started server can additionally auto-wire a WebTestClient, which resolves links to the running server and comes with a dedicated API for verifying responses as shown in the following example. So here, what we can do is when we have our tests, we can auto-wire the WebTestClient. And then here we can perform, so here have a look, web client, we can perform a get to the URI, we can perform the expectation right here, so expect status is okay, the body, so on and so forth. So WebTestClient can be used with both live servers and mock environments. For us, we want a real environment because we are doing an integration test and we want to make sure that this is as close to production as we can. When I mean production, I mean if we were to deploy the backend API to real users, then we want to test the real thing and not a mock environment. And what WebTestClient gives us, it gives us the same ability of performing HTTP requests as Postman. And in order to install WebTestClient, we need to install the Flux package for Spring Boot. So let's go to pom.xml in here, and right at the bottom, let's just add the dependency. So just like that, just say org spring framework.boot, and then the artifact is Spring Boot starter and then webflux. So this is a big topic, this package in here, which we're not going to cover in this course, but we're interested in one class. So the scope for this will be test, and we are good to go. Now make sure to reload the project, or if that doesn't work, just go to in here and basically reload all Maven projects. So that should work. There we go. Cool. So now if I go to the test, I can say private, and then web, and then test, and then client. And you can see the package. So it comes from web reactive server. And let's just give it a name, WebTestClient. And here we're going to add and then auto wire. So this will be our Postman. And from now on, we can send HTTP requests to our server. Next, let's go ahead and write our very first integration test.